KUGAN CASSIUS IFL TV in association with MCK Global at the weigh-in here for Alan and Haye. Fuck Haye and Bellew, Alan and Haye.
Sounds about right. It's a good fight, me and Dave out, to be fair, on this short notice. I think people are happy with it because it's better than they expected. Everyone probably expected Alan and Popovich. And at least we've got
Popovich? Yeah, he's on the next bill.
So, yeah, it's for 3 days notice. Like I got 5 days notice, he got 3. It's a good fight to put together. I'm happy with it.
What happened to the heating engineer?
He got called on a job, and he's busy this weekend. Like, I think it was Perkovic, and he had a big central heating job on, and he couldn't get away from it. So,
yeah, listen. I was at David Haye's last fight in Sheffield. It was weird because I interviewed him, and a week later he was on the bill. I'm not saying that we had anything to do with it. I'm saying it's just weird that happened. Main event. You're saying that Haye
2 rounds.
Will beat Bellew in 2 rounds.
I shouldn't say that really. Eddie'll go mad, but my opinion is Haye's an elite fighter. Bellew's a world-class fighter. Haye's elite. He's going to be over in a couple of rounds, I believe.
Do you believe he'll knock him out like Haye says he's going to knock him out? Yeah.
I think Haye's probably one of the best fighters. He's the most naturally talented fighter we've produced in the last 20 years. Maybe not the best fighter, but he's the most talented fighter we've got, you know, especially on the offense. I just think, I don't see what Bellew can do to bother him in the slightest. If he moves, Haye's just going to, Haye gets him at some point, and I think he's going to be early and brutal.
Not long to find out. How many rounds would you last with David Haye?
As many as he fucking wants. As many as he wants.
Yes.
Haye ain't getting rid of me. When I've not How out? I want Haye. I want him now. Nah. I think Haye's an exceptional talent. I looked up to him when I first got into boxing, and I still think if he was anything like he was years ago, the main event is a bit of a mismatch. But hopefully, for me, for the paying viewers, Haye slid a little bit, and it makes it interesting, but I don't believe that he has.
Well, listen, it's going to be a great night at the O2 tomorrow. Glad you're on the bill.
I am.
Glad you're on the bill.
It's my lifeline in the last month just gone upside down. The whole bill, like before that, started gathering some momentum. I took the fella out. This week has been mental. People are buying like hundreds of t-shirts. This t-shirt right here has been flying out of the shop, and it's crazy. Like,
when did you get these done?
This week, and people are buying them.
You know we come up with this term, didn't you?
I've got one for you for $14.95. It goes towards a good cause.
Have you got one? Because I'd wear. We can't really wear fighter t-shirts. Look at this.
Fucking hell, he's branded up. I saw him walking around London with short sleeves on. I mean, what's all that about? You've got to look after yourself.
He's saying that. I said to him, how many rounds would you go with David Haye? He went, I want him next. What do you reckon?
Let's not get carried away. Let's get through David Haye on Saturday night. It's a good fight for him. I'm pleased he's taking this fight. Because although we want rounds against, you know, easier opposition, it's a good fight. People are excited about this fight. And when you've got someone that tall, you know, it could be a showreel knockout.
Haye's going to get took out in a round because I'm letting my hands go. If I let my hands go,
you'll win in a round. Yeah. Don't walk onto one. Don't start getting complacent. It doesn't matter. Trust me, when you're swinging and taking shots,
it's not swinging.
It's going to hurt a lot more.
No, I meant swinging.
Okay.
Short, precise.
Okay.
How?
Don't get carried away with the height.
We'll see.
All right.
Do you know he finds you very handsome?
Who? Eddie?
You find him very handsome, didn't you? He said the other day, he went, Dave Allen's a handsome guy.
It's true. It's true.
I looked at him and I went, alright, maybe you shouldn't have said it, maybe thought it.
I think, like, Haye with the braids, Eddie, myself, Buglione, we're good looking men in boxing. There's not many of them about, so when you find them, do you know what I mean? You've got to appreciate them. So I'm glad that he appreciates me, and it's fucking freezing here. I bought the biggest pair of socks ever to put down my pants. I'm just gonna look beautiful there, and I'm buzzing with life. And I'm gonna take Haye out in a round, and then might call out Haye just for the laugh. Why not? It's funny. It's funny. You gotta do things like that.
Dave, listen, thanks for the IFL TV. We'll catch up with you after your fight tomorrow night, mate.
Cheers,
all right?